obliged to give you them. So at this moment in time, I'm afraid, like, I'm not, as I say, I'm not trying to be difficult, but like, it's like you're infringing on my rights and you're try to find out my information. So do you guys mind identifying yourself, please? Because this is getting all very serious.
Golf 2655.
And your name?
Golf 2655.
Now give me your name.
PC Gavin Bonner.
Awesome. And yourself?
Golf 3455.
Awesome. And your name?
PC James.
And you're both based here?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, awesome. Right. So yeah, like as I say, I'm not trying to be difficult, but if I'm not obliged to give you my details, I'm not really doing anything
I'm not
wrong.
obliged to give you my details. I've just
Oh no, you are.
I'm obliged to give you my shoulder number. I'm not obliged to give you.
No, 3 points of identification. It's part of your policy.
It's not. Okay, I'm not going to sit and debate this.
Right, okay.
Okay. But as I've said, I've asked you for your name several occasions.
And I'm going to decline until I'm legally obliged to. And if I'm legally obliged to, if you can cite legislation and say under this law you're legally obliged to give me your details, I'll certainly do that. But while I'm a free individual, am I being detained at this moment in time? No, so I'm free to go as well. I'm not free to stay and sort of talk to you like if I'm not being detained. So like I'm not really obliged to do it, so I'm really not going to do that at this moment in time. That's unfortunately,
fine. No worries.
For yourself.
What I will say is though that I'll pass. Obviously, this is on CCTV.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem. Like, I'm openly filming. I'm not hiding it. Do you know what I mean?
What I'll say is, this will get passed around kind of all the shifts because your behaviour is very suspicious. I'm not going to lie.
Right. Okay, but like
because put it this way, see if I was outside your place of work or outside your house filming, how would you feel alarmed?
Right, so like this isn't your house. This is your place of work.
Yeah, so I've said my house.
But like,
but
so it's publicly funded, so you should sort of have a reasonable expectation that members of the public are going to sort of give it a bit of scrutiny and come and have a look around. We pay for it after all.
I understand that, but I don't know if you realise it's not just police that work in here. There's several other people who might find your behaviour threatening or abusive.
I'm not being threatened. I've not spoke to anyone.
Yeah, but see someone walking about filming someone that could be seen as being threatening or abusive.
Right. 100%. So do you stop? So again, would they report everyone with a dash cam? What about like CCTV and all that stuff?
It's totally different.
And then these big flats here, people could be filming right into the windows, and you can't do nothing about that. Like, it's not. It's a camera. It's a camera, my friend. Listen, I do this all the time, like, and I'm very well versed in it.
I can tell.
So like, it's again, I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm hoping we can have a two-way conversation where I might learn something, you guys might learn something. But like, I'm well within my rights. You can't trespass the eyes.
No point if I said you're not within your rights.
But he says I could be breaching terrorism legislation.
You certainly could
so,
be.
Okay, so and again, I ask you to clarify which part of the Terrorism Act you think I might be falling foul of.
As I've said, I can certainly find.
Yeah, because I know what you're talking about. So I could tell you the legislation like that. But what I would say is be very, very careful because there's certain steps you need to take when you cite terrorism legislation. And it's not just some simple thing that you can throw out. That's why certain parts of the Terrorism Act was repealed, because there was people misusing it.
Okay.
So
as I've said here, we're going round in circles. Okay. So I suggest that at this moment in time, you do just move on from the office. Okay.
No, like is that under fear of arrest?
No, I'm not threatened to arrest you once whatsoever.
Okay, so why would I need to move on?
Because as I've said on several occasions, there's people in here who have reported your behaviour as being threatening.
I've literally just turned up. How quick was the call? How quick was the call?
There's people inside who can see you. Okay.
So who did you report it to?
I'm not going to tell you that.
So like, have you got a CAD number or you got a reference number that I could chase up?
Number because there's no call has been put on. It's been people who have been within the office who have contacted us.
Police officers.
Well, as I've said, it's not all police officers that work in this office.
For police staff.
Well, potentially there might also be other staff in here. Okay.
I'm not interacting with anything, right? But I don't see how a camera could be seen as like intimidating. It's just a guy going about filming.
Yeah. But people are in here trying to do their work.
I'm not interfering with that.
Stop interrupting me, please. I'm trying to explain this to you. I've not interrupted you at any occasion.
You're trying to detain. You're trying to give me talk about terrorism act and all that. I'm like, what on earth's going on?
Be quiet for 2 minutes and let me.
Don't tell me to be polite, please.
I'm being polite.
No, you just told me to be quiet. Like, so, like, let's have a very engaging conversation, okay?
Stop
like,
speaking over the top.
I'm not being rude to you, okay?
I'm not being rude to you either.
Okay, so you just went be quiet. So,
yes, because you're speaking over the top of me.
So, okay, so you're a public servant, okay? You work for us, so you can't talk to members of the public like that, I'm afraid. So, listen, I think we're done here, okay?
Sir, is there anything that we can help you? Is there a reason you've come here? Do you want to ask us about anything else or report anything? Or
can you give me a tour of the police station?
Can't give you a tour of everywhere within the police station. You're more than welcome to come inside the front bar.
Yeah, I was going to go and see what public information you've got and sort of, because like policing priorities are different location by location.
Yep, they certainly are.
And so it's always good to see sort of what the local policing priorities are and stuff like that. But like,
I think that might be available online.
It is available online, but not everyone can sort of get access to that. So like, as I say, I'm just a bit bemused by the
That's
reaction. Like,
we can get for you as well. It's not something I do every day, so I'm not sure how I'd go about that, but I can
yeah,
certainly find out
but
for you, sir.
yeah, I appreciate it. So excuse me.
As well.
But yeah, like as I say, like I'm not hiding away or anything. I'm telling you guys that I'm here to film. Like it's a public place as far as I'm concerned, and like I'm well within my rights to sort of go about and make a little documentary if I want to do it without being approached by the police and told terrorism, this and whatever else.
So, yeah, so the concern was that you might be filming in the windows in people's cars. That was the main concern. So that's
But
what
so
we're
it's,
doing, just
yeah,
to
no, I
check
get that.
on.
But even if I was, it's still not a crime. It's still not a crime.
Maybe not.
It's still not.
But we're just
Still not a
out
crime.
to engage with you
Yeah.
and see if we can help with anything.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Like, I'm just going to go about filming and stuff like that. Like, I'm not like anyone coming and going for the police station, members of the public. I don't want to interfere with them. Like, I won't go in there if there's people there reporting crimes or whatever, because obviously they could have stuff going on, and I don't want to stress anyone out. But like, as I say, I've literally just turned up. You just came out. I've only been here a minute before you guys came out, so I've not even had the chance to sort of look around yet.
Are you doing a documentary today? Is that what you're?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But
is it something you do a lot?
I do a lot. Yeah, I do it a lot. I travel all over the country doing it.
Oh wow.
So, so that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk about the terrorism legislation, I know what route he wants to go down, but you need to be very careful because like you could leave yourself open to civil action and police standards getting involved and professional standards getting involved. So I don't really want to do that. If I'm just left alone, I'll be gone in 5-10 minutes. Like, this is what sort of prolongs things, unfortunately.
It's what, sorry?
This is what sort of prolongs things. Or what I could down, have a look around, and then I get stopped and.
It's not something we get a lot of people filming around this area, so
yeah, I get
sure
that.
you can appreciate
Yeah,
why
I get it.
you
Like,
need to come and check it out.
yeah, you can come out and have a chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to like run away from anyone or like and try and sort of be rude to anyone. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to have people tell me to be quiet when I'm like just trying to have a conversation, find out the reasoning behind why I'm being stopped and stuff like that. So yeah, and then the terrorism legislation like that.
What's your plans for the rest of the day then?
So as I says to your colleague, like if I'm left to just go about filming, I'll be gone 5-10 minutes, about your hair, and then I'll be